Radio Turku with us. Finally, we're here.
My main interests in life are supporting the immigrant community in Turku, developing a bit more collaborations with Finns.
I've been living in Turku for 6 years now. I'm super glad to be part of Radio Turku, which was created by Noemi.
Let me tell you guys, you're doing a great job.
As all immigrants in Finland, it's difficult to find a job.
It's a hard job to find a job.
Yeah, that's the hardest part.
Actually, a whole day job to find a job, because you spend so many times writing these letters and looking for people on LinkedIn, and it's literally a job. I feel a bit more aligned with Finnish people than French people after spending so many years here.
Yeah, we need to specify we are not from Paris.
Yeah,
Please
we're
don't
not from
ask
Paris.
if we are from
France,
Paris.
France is not Paris.
Finnish products here.
Yeah,
These are
awesome.
Noemi did.
I never tried, for example, this pasha. I never tried that.
And everyone should try it.
Yeah.
If you want to show it or anything.
This is not paid publicity, guys. All of these are sweets. We will try today this for... This is... Oh, okay.
Are you doing this on camera? Really? You think it's camera friendly?
I'm doing everything on camera.
She apparently you can see how much she loved pasha. Worst enemy of every single international in Finland.
No, it took me years to like it. You know, it's an acquired taste.
I will eat elegantly since I'm criticized in this room.
Hey, pasha. This is my first try. Third year in Finland. I never tried.
You should travel.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, welcome to a new episode of The Latin Point of View. Today we have cool people here in the microphones, and it's Radio Turku with us. Thank you Simon, thank you Noemi to be here, for being here. And we have been talking a lot that we should have this conversation for a long time, and now finally we're here. So thank you guys, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Andy. Yeah.
Let's introduce ourselves. So let's start with the ladies. So let's be a gentleman today.
Of course.
Simon.
Always.
Look at this man.
So say hello to our community.
Hello to the community.
Introduce yourself to our friends.
Actually, it's my first time in a podcast in English. And normally I'm the host, so I'm asking the questions, so now it's panic time. But I'm Noemi, I'm so part of the Radio Turku team. And at the moment, let's say that my main interests in life are supporting the immigrant community in Turku, developing a bit more collaborations with Finns. And otherwise, I really like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and theater.
That sounds good. Pretty cool. And it's aligned with everything what we are doing here in the Latin Point of View. Let's say hello to Simon. So, Simon, how are you?
I'm doing great, and thank you very much. Like Noemi, it's my first time in being interviewed in English. We already were interviewed once in a podcast by a guy, but it was in French, so now it's even a newer thing. And I've been living in Turku for 6 years now, and I'm super glad to be part of Radio Turku, which was created by Noemi, and we are a super good team of nice people, motivated and doing many things. So.
Thank you.
Can I just add that if at some point you're interested in meeting the team or even joining the team or collaborating, don't hesitate to send us a message on Instagram or put it in the comments on YouTube or Spotify, because we're really happy to get new people all the time.
Totally, and that's all about, and let me tell you guys, you're doing a great job. That's why I really want to have this conversation with you, because I think there is so many internationals around Turku and Helsinki and everywhere that they are doing so cool jobs, so cool stuff in order to help the community. So I think you're doing a great job. I'm very proud of this international community that is getting closer and closer all the time and helping each other, and that's the whole point. So that's why we start this project and we are doing this. So
it's
thank
like
you guys.
what you hope that your dad will tell you.
Yeah, totally.
Andy's here to tell
I'm
you.
pretty
I'm
sure.
proud of you.
I'm pretty sure my dad will be proud of me. So guys, well, let's start from the beginning. What brought you here to Finland in the first place? Let's start with Noemi.
The cliche, I did an Erasmus, I liked it, I did a second Erasmus, I liked it, and I decided to stay in Finland. And I'm really happy about this choice. Now it's been 2 years that I'm working full time. And let's see, because as all immigrants in Finland, it's difficult to find a job. So for instance, my current contract ends in May, so who knows what will happen next. But yeah, that's why I relate to people out there applying, getting refusals.
That's a hard job. It's a hard job to find a job.
Yeah, that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
It's actually a whole day job to find a job, because
Yeah.
you spend so many times writing these letters and looking for people on LinkedIn and everything. It's literally a job to look for a job.
Totally. And today, for example, I will put this out loud. And today, for example, I get the notification that I didn't get the job. I went to 3 steps interviews,
God.
and it was amazing. I met these people. It was really great. It was in another city, and it was all about editing and all my stuff, like very geeky stuff, like filming and editing and creating some cool videos. And I was thinking like, yeah, great, it will be awesome. But things are like that. Well, it happens.
And it's a shame, because you should take him.
No, it's fine. I mean, everybody have these kind of things, but I never went through this kind of like process. You know, you have to go under 3 layers, and it's a lot. It's a lot of to take in, let's say. But anyway, I try to find. I have been trying to find a job, and at some point, I just stopped doing that. I start to create myself my own thing, so that's in the path now. What about you? You still on that searching, still on that looking to be in one job here, find a job here?
Yeah, it's exactly the same situation, because I've also created my company at some point, because for instance last summer I worked in the audio visual. I was producing a podcast that is called What's Next Finland for Opetus Hallitus, that is like the Finnish National Ministry of Education. But yeah, it's difficult, and being an entrepreneur was not for me. I think I like to have paid holidays. But no, I think it's in Finland you need to constantly reinvent yourself, and I think it's important to mention that it's tough for a lot of people, and hiding it is not cool, because for instance on LinkedIn you always want to pretend that everything is going well, etc. And I want to share that there are moments where like I'm so tired of applying, I'm so tired of trying to speak Finnish, etc. And then you're like, okay, I've been really down, I can only go up after this. So I always go through these cycles of, okay, it's so hard, will never find anything. Okay, now I've cried enough, I can go back to applications, meeting people, etc. And I feel that Simo, maybe it will be related also with his coming to Finland, because you have also, like, you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
also.
yeah. Basically that's the opposite. Like, as Noemi said, you just have 2 choice here. You come here, you struggle to find a job, it's really hard. And in my case, I didn't keep trying. I tried for like 2 or 3 years to find a job here. It was impossible. So after all, I just created the job for myself, because no one wanted to take me. So I created it. So I became one person entrepreneur thing, and that's what worked.
I feel you, because that has been my journey too. I mean, I came to Finland, I find jobs. I was working in 3 jobs at the same time at that time, back 2 years ago. But with all the things that did happen, the war and all the stuff, bad economical situation within the country and everything, the budgets were like going lower and lower and lower, and then finally, actually, one of the companies that I was working with, they just went to bankruptcy.
Oh, really?
So many things happened through this. Okay. So it has been a long story, but imagine those kind of things. And now I'm just in that entrepreneurial world, going through that. I'm trying to force myself actually to put outside, trying to helping other companies like. Creating the content and everything, and also I start with this podcast, which I think it's helping others, it's helping other people, and I'm glad to start building this community here in Turku and also in Helsinki area, and why not the whole Finland? Let's try to make it bigger, and put the community together, international community together, to do some good here, and that's the whole point. And
it's hard to focus just on Turku, for example. For a while we tried to focus on Turku because we were Radio Turku, but quickly we interviewed people, like we created some subject about the whole Finland and not just Turku anymore, because Finland is such a, well, I was going to say small country. It's not small, but the amount of people in it.
Small population.
Small population. Yeah. So if you're in Finland, just do something about the whole Finland instead of focusing on one spot, because everyone will hear you in Finland. Everyone will be interested, and the thing we have to share about our experience here works for every foreigner in Finland, I guess. I mean,
even if as Europeans we have it much easier than most people.
Yeah.
That's
we
true.
don't have visa issues, and like the more I hear about this, and the more I'm like, wow, actually I'm complaining, and it's much simpler.
And not only Europeans, but white Europeans.
French
totally.
people also, because it's like, oh, you're French, oh,
they have
baguette.
some cliche.
But positive cliches.
Positive cliche, yeah.
That's true. That's true. I could say, like, all the French cliches that I heard in my entire life, all of them are positive. Come on, who doesn't?
Except that we smell bad.
What?
I've never heard that one.
So many foreigners are telling me French people
or the box in the
bad.
metro.
The what?
The box in the metro. I heard.
It's true.
Oh really? Well,
Bed bugs.
In the metro?
Like with for the Olympics, because there are a lot of bed
that's
bugs.
what I heard.
I don't think they are in the subway though.
Yeah, I
bed
heard
bugs
about
in
them
France,
in hotels. In hotels.
Not only in hotels.
But
I can tell you, I lived in a place. Cockroaches were happy to live with me.
Okay.
Yeah, but not in the subway.
Well,
No, I don't think.
but croissants and all the other French things are also amazing. So I think all the cliches from France are good.
Okay.
Yeah, and
We'll
I
take
think I will do a transition, but I think that's what attracted the reason that brought Simon to Finland.
Okay. By the way, let's go with Simon's story. Why you came to Finland in the first place?
I met a Finnish person, a Finnish girl, when I lived in Paris, and she actually had all these beautiful positive cliché about France, so that's why she came to Paris. And yeah, I met this girl, and I followed her back to Finland, and since then I've been feeling so good here and stayed here. Yes, because it's an amazing country, and I feel a bit more aligned with Finnish people than French people, to be honest. After spending so many years here, every time I go back to France, well, when I go to the countryside to my family, it's different. But every time I go through Paris, and I'm like, how did I manage to survive in Paris for like 8 years for my studies, because they are insufferable.
We need to specify we are not from Paris.
Yeah,
Please
we're
don't
not from
ask
Paris.
If we are from
France,
Paris.
France is not Paris.
Lyon
Okay.
first.
So you're from Lyon.
Yeah.
And
From a
Super small.
tiny village lost in the west of France, between Nantes and La Rochelle. If some people know about it, it's lost. There are only cows there.
but the best, I think those are the best landscapes in France, in the small villages, I think.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Awesome. Great. So you said that you have been here for
6 years now.
6 years.
5.
5 years. Okay, so it's becoming quite a long time.
Yeah, we are Turkulaiset
And
now.
I had been coming here a lot before. Like I actually have been visiting Turku once every 3 or 4 months since 2014 maybe. So I've been coming here for like 11 years now.
Oh,
I've been
wow,
visiting.
okay, you
Yeah.
visited a lot.
I saw this city change and
Yeah, for sure, in 10 years, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you saw COVID.
But you saw it change in a positive way, or what do you think?
Neither positive nor negative. It's just changed, and I mean the city at its core, it hasn't changed that much. I mean, when you walk the same streets, and it hasn't changed that much.
Tori is fixed. Did you know Tori when it was under construction?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh my god, that was a nightmare. Thanks God this is done. Because the main square in Turku, basically, we had to go all around because it was under construction. It was so
I didn't feel it so much, actually.
I mean, it was so nice.
Yeah, because you have to go through every time there. But I didn't feel it so much because the first years, I was basically right here in this apartment. I didn't move at all. I didn't know so many places. I was mostly working all the time. And traveling, I was traveling, but with the team. So it was just like go to one stadium to a hotel, stadium, go back. So nothing else than that.
What were you doing to the stadium? Did you explain to your English viewers?
I'm pretty sure they know everything about me. But this is about you guys. I'm happy. I'm happy that you're here. And also, you brought some finished products here.
Yeah,
awesome.
Noemi did.
Noemi brought some candies and some different things that she will explain in detail because I never tried, for example, this pasha. I never tried it.
And everyone should try pasha.
You like it? It's your favorite?
Yeah, it's my favorite Finnish treat with vis that are, I think it's originally from Estonia. So I don't want to steal this from Estonians. Sorry, people. I don't know if you want to show it or anything.
Well,
but
we are making the publicity without the. This is not paid publicity, guys.
Would be cool.
It will be nice.
You will notice that
like,
most Finnish delicacies are milk based.
It's
all of this is made almost entirely of milk.
I really like this.
That's what I wanted to ask. All of these are sweets. I mean,
this one it's like okay. So with which one do we start? Do I present everything or
just a general comment? My mom and I'm pretty sure your moms will not be happy that we are eating so much sweets. So
mine will not care.
Okay, so
double.
But let's start with this pasha. We don't get intrigued because you said that it's amazing and you just
amazing. Let's see now. Maybe the pressure is too high.
Okay, but what is this? When you eat this after like say a meal or after lunch, it's just a dessert.
Yeah, so I will say what I know. I'm not sure about everything, but from what I've understood, you eat this during Easter. Yeah. So Finnish people can correct me if I'm wrong.
No, it's an Easter thing only, and you can even see here on the box of this one. You see the
show it.
The
I have no idea how you call it.
In Finnish, it's the pajunkissa.
Okay.
It's the little buds you have on willow trees during Easter time.
Okay.
And
that's
and the kids come to your house.
That small branch that the kids decorate.
Exactly. And they dress up,
exactly.
and they are dressed up. They are supposed to be witches. Actually, in Finland, originally it's not Halloween; it's on Easter that kids dressed up as witches and monster. And they show you this, and so that's why it's on the box of this one, because it's a Easter thing.
But it's a mix of cream, rahka, that is like the Finnish yogurt that is very low fat, a lot of proteins, so for sporty people, and with raisins and lemon. So
so it's a combination of many things.
Yeah.
So it's open. Like a pack you after the. All right.
And me, I'm the biggest fan of rahka, so all variations of rahka are.
But we have not only that, we have also chocolate with this this brand that everybody loves here, and also we will try today this okay.
Are you doing this on camera? Really? You think it's camera friendly?
I'm doing everything on camera.
Wow. She apparently you can see how much she loves pasha.
Yeah, we don't waste.
Okay, that's true. But I'm
is really good.
Also about this.
This is a wonder.
You like it?
I love it.
Yeah, I love also salmiakki.
You too?
We are ready to live in Finland.
I think it was the worst enemy of every single international in Finland.
No, to be honest, it took me years to like it. It's an acquired taste.
Okay.
I tried it for several years, and every time to confirm that I didn't like it. And one day, I tried one that is super strong, super salty. It's coated with sea salt or something, and I tasted it, and it felt like eating a piece of salt. And I don't know if I was having a salt deficiency or something at this time, but I loved it so much. I was like, I want more. I need this something, and now I love it. It's like.
I will eat elegantly since I'm criticized in this room.
Yeah.
No, but one day I brought these candies, salmiakki candies, to my good friends in Ecuador, and I gave them in a pot so they couldn't see it, even though I'm pretty sure nobody knows where are the salmiakki there. So I brought it like this in this kind of presentation. So Finnish candies, please take, serve. And
what a traitor!
And everybody was like, you could see that faces that I saw that night. don't have any price.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
I
That's
did this
amazing.
in
That's nice.
I did it to my family.
I
too.
mean-
you as well.
But actually, it's super weird because everyone hates except my stepdad, who is super fan of a type of salmiakki that is in the stores. And basically, it's like a crane, and it has the shape of a crane skull. Sorry, every time I say it in French. Half sweet, half salmiakki, and he's super fan of it. So every time the Christmas gift is a pack of these candies that are only in Finland for him.
Nice. Well, I think this is a very is it good to say like Nordic thing? Also the Nordic countries.
Finnish, especially.
It's
no?
Finnish
No,
one.
it's a Nordic in general, and even Germanic, because
Really?
I think in Germany some people know it. So yeah, I don't know which part of Scandinavia or Germanic word it comes from, but yeah, it's
I will complain because they are torturing me. I opened the pasha for
No,
them,
let's go,
and no
let's
one
go.
is trying it.
Let's
and-
try it.
Ali, I want to see
okay.
your.
Let's
Okay.
try this one first.
Do you like raisins?
Yeah.
So it should be
yeah.
fine.
Okay.
So this one is flavored to something, or like is
Okay,
it?
Pasha. This is my first try. I have. I'm in the
Life
path
test.
of my 3rd year in
Andi,
Finland. I never
Andi,
tried.
Andi.
Of my 4th
I'm
year,
here
I never
to make
tried.
you travel.
It's very good.
Yes.
It is.
Simon.
So this
It's
one
Please.
very good.
À toi l'honneur.
is it the same kind of, or
I think
this
it's
one-
pretty similar. We
Yeah,
can check,
okay.
but I don't know what's the
Let
difference.
me try this one.
Love it.
And you can do it at home. I recommend to try
Wow.
do it at home. It's very nice.
It's amazing.
It's
amazing.
really good.
I think what
It's
makes,
amazing. The best Finnish treat.
what makes it amazing is that it's very thick, and actually I didn't know how to make it, but I didn't know that there is actually eggs. There are eggs in it.
Oh.
Eggs.
Basically, when you make
Orange.
it.
Hey, do you need some advertising for Lieksan Pasha? Hey, eat it. It's good.
when you make it at home, basically you use coffee filters
You can
Oh,
try
to
it.
drip it and
this
remove
one.
the water.
I don't know if
That's
it's
how
the
it
same.
gets thick.
Is it-
Thick.
Is this one the same?
Does you get sick? What?
That's how you get sick.
Yeah. That's-
Well,
It should be the same.
I like that one more.
This one
It's
is better. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
they are exactly the same price, so now you know what to buy.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, of this brand. I don't know.
Show it in your shop.
So.
But this is good. Look at that.
Oh no, but actually it's the same brand. It's Liek. Both of them
So
are
what's the
Lieksan.
difference?
For some reason, it's branded differently, but it's the same Lieksan.
Okay.
but buy the Pasha from Lieksan. It's
Okay.
really good.
Which one say?
We're making free promotion here.
Lieksan.
Please sponsor us.
Well, that's great. We are having some Finnish treats. It's the
Amazing.
first time we had here actually tacos the last time. It was tacos from Taconito from
That's
the
so
city
good.
center. They're very good. And she brought some tacos. We tasted, and it was many salsas. Actually, today I had a lunch in Taconito.
Taconito, yeah.
Always.
We sponsor them.
Well, they are good friends, and they're actually
And they make
that's so
good
cool because
tacos.
this is success cases. You know, they get the really proper integration in Finland. They built the business more than 10 years. I think those are
Yeah, they've been here for ages.
Yeah.
now, yeah.
yeah, been
Yeah, and
forever.
the food is the best way to share cultures, I think.
Yeah, actually, I had the conversation with the Finnish minister of education. The other day.
Monsieur is meeting important people.
And he brought a good topic about the integration, and he said like one of the best things as an international or newcomer here in Finland, the best thing is do some sports or a hobby. So then you get to play with the Finns and get into their culture and know more people and be friend with them.
Yeah.
And actually, that helps quite a lot. That helped me when I came here. I was used to play in my country like 3 to 4 days football, and since I arrived, the first thing that I did was trying to find a football team to play with them and make friends. And after I found them, I think my best friends are from football here. So it's pretty cool. Actually, today I went to lunch with one of my best friends from here. So it was pretty cool. And I met him through the football.
And he has medals, so apparently it's going well with food.
Yeah, well, we tried our best.
Yeah.
But the good thing is to have a hobby or practice some sport that could make you fit in and make Finnish friends, because there's a lot of people who do sports around here.
Definitely. Like for instance, in Jiu-Jitsu, I made really good friends. I'm most of the time the only foreigner among Finnish people, so it's also a really good way to practice Finnish. And how we met with Simon and the group of friends is by doing theater. So it's not a sport, but it's a hobby.
Activity,
Totally.
yeah.
And really, now we are a group of people that are meeting maybe once a week almost.
Often, yeah.
And
we are a good group of friends now, so yeah, as you say,
theater started all.
that's the thing that people, I mean, we've said it many times in many different ways, but people will always tell you that Finnish people are cold, it's hard to get to know them, it's hard to approach them and everything. But the reason why people say that is because you cannot approach a person in the street or randomly like that. You need to go through an activity. It's not like in France when you can just go talk to any
The
random
neighbor
strangers,
in the bus.
yeah. but
The trauma of
yeah.
Finns.
Here you need to do an activity, but once you do one, then you will realize that Finnish people are just like the other. You make friends, you
just need to be patient, but so patient.
And as one of our friends puts, you need to crack the coconuts.
Yeah, that was funny.
That sounds good. But yeah, that's totally true, and I agree with you. But you have been an international living here in Turku for 6 years, Simon. What do you think will be your advice for newcomers that just arrive here and they're looking for something, they're trying to do their stuff, show themselves or make friends? What do you think will be the advice?
Well, actually, that's the advice would be what we just talked about. Just find,
activities,
a sport club or an activity. It can be theater. It can be. Thankfully, in cities like Turku, you have tons of activity to do. You can sign up for. Theater, art, sculpture, whatever, language courses. You can do so many things, and that's what I would recommend. Yeah, and it's even more important in winter here because all the foreigners, maybe except the ones that are from northern country, all the foreigners here had trouble adapting to winter here because whatever they said is true. It's hard. And doing an activity helps you survive also through it. So it's not only to make friends and make yourself known in the city, it's also for your very survival to do activities, to do, in our case, theater or football. Or
What about you, Noemi?
I would add some precise recommendation for people who want to meet nice persons in Turku. Turku Together, very nice association. The organizers are so sweet, and basically they offer a lot of events and courses that are very often with a very modest price, so it's affordable for everyone. It's about well-being in general and community, so it can be let's eat together, art classes, photography, yoga courses, this kind of things, and usually you pay what you can. And if you, for instance, you are an artist or you are someone who wants to share a passion, you can also join them and give the class yourself. So really
That's
good
great.
association.
I would like to bring a precision to your precision. It's like when you do that, be very careful, I would say, to go do activities with foreigners and Finns. Because
true.
A thing that I've noticed with a lot of foreigners is that they go do activities and go out with other foreigners. And if you just stay among foreigners, okay, your life will be not that you will survive in Finland, it will be nice and all, but you will miss that little something that brings you, like when you're mixing with Finns,
boost,
the locals.
boost that, push in that direction that you will more friendly with the locals and trying to understand their culture and mixing cultures. That's exactly what it is.
I mean, I think it's true it's true in every country in the world. When you move to a country, try to mix or at least a little bit with the locals. If you just stay among the foreigners, you're missing out, I think.
That's true. Yeah.
That's why
totally.
Turku Together are good, because they mix with Finns, and Simon mentioned a really good place to meet Finnish people. It's called Työväenopisto in Finnish. It's called Evening School, National Evening School. So if you check this online, there is one in each of the big cities in Finland, and these are courses that are so cheap. For instance, we are taking a theater class with our friends at the moment. We have, I think, 15 sessions for 35 euros.
Wow.
So
crazy,
2 hours a week, and it's really good. You have everything. you can learn everything. Like for instance,
Nice.
there is a class to learn how to make a violin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
wow.
You can learn how to improvise together,
Language
make a
courses.
file.
That should be more
ceramic.
difficult to learn Finnish itself.
Yeah,
like,
but if for instance, if you like manual activities, there are a lot of woodwork, of painting, of cooking lessons, etc. Most of the classes are in Finnish, but that's also a great way to meet Finns.
Yeah.
That's true. I follow the account on Instagram, the Turku Together. I will leave it right here. So you can also follow and check their activities that they're having. I think it's pretty cool, pretty awesome what they are doing. I would love to have the person who's in charge of that here in the microphones of the Latin point of
She
view.
would
I'm
come.
so we can
trying to
talk.
get her, but
She
she's
would
so
come.
busy.
Really.
Yeah, and on top of all, those people from Turku Together, they are really nice. They are really friendly. They welcome everyone. They have this mindset of like no conflict, no pressure,
Aya.
no stress, no tension.
love you.
We love you. Aya.
Like this.
Yeah.
We love her like this and also like this and everywhere.
Nice. That I would love to. I will get in contact with her and of course follow their account. Follow also the account of Radio Turku.
Yes.
So
We just got 500 people. We were like, ooh.
That's maybe half of the population of Finland.
Yeah, and, like the truth is that I'm terrible at marketing, and
Yeah.
since the beginning I've been the one dealing with social media. It's my nightmare. Like I can't now. We are.
it's a
going-
lot of work. So I will not.
Yeah, oh
put
my
the
god,
blame on you.
you know what it is, but we are going to share these responsibilities with two other members, and I'm like, hallelujah.
Nice,
They
nice.
can help, because for me it's horrible to put stories. So I think that's something, for instance, people having a project in general can relate to. If you are not into the mindset of marketing, like for instance me, I'm enjoying a nice moment. I will not think I need to take pictures of the podcast to say that we filmed, to say that, and I should do it, because otherwise people are not aware that it exists. But it's really a mindset that you need to have, and I admire marketing people for this.
And as you said, that's why it's an amazing thing for us that our group is growing, because at the beginning it was really just you and me for the first few episodes. If it would have kept being just Noemi and I don't think we would have got so far. I mean, we would have quickly gone into a dead end. But now there are so many people with us.
Yeah,
everyone is,
talking
doing
about
things,
that,
so-
how it started, everything, how Radio Turku started. Let's go, Noemi.
Theater people. I'm a student in Nobo Academy. I discover there is a studio there, and I send a message to the theater people, who wants to do podcast?
Okay.
Because there's a cool studio. Simon says, okay, let's go.
Yeah, I remember I was in a coffee in Turku called Kirja Kahvila, where I go
The place
a
to be.
lot. I go there. I spend my time there. And of course we knew Noemi, we knew each other already for a while. And one day I was there taking my coffee, and she just burst into the cafe and told me like, Simon, I just discovered something in the university. There's a studio, we can record podcast, we have to do something. And then she shared a message on the group, and here we are. 2 years after. It's been 2 years
I think
now.
we can share that, it has been 2 years, and we have done a lot of different episodes. At the beginning it was only audio and with very different kinds of topics, and for instance our last project, it's about the municipal elections. Go to vote 13th of April in case this is released before.
Even if you're a foreigner, you can vote if you've been here.
Yeah, you can vote. Check your rights and go to vote. Super important. And these are candidates, so vote for people, you know. So, but yeah.
Thank you.
thank you.
Well-
But just to say that we are shifting also to a more committed content, and I think our values in the group are really important for us, that we want to defend tolerance, we want to defend diversity, and especially at a time when we have the president of the most influential country in the world who is saying that DEI is like something to ban and that climate change doesn't exist, this kind of stuff. I think we really need to stick together and to make our content a bit more political, to say, okay, like the diversity is the beauty and the strength of the community, and let's go defend it by voting.
And it's important in Finland. I feel like we still need to show and tell to a lot of Finnish people that diversity is important, because a lot of them, it's not that they are against it or not, it's just that they have not been in contact with too much diversity yet.
It's new in Finland.
Yeah, so in a way I don't blame them because it's new for them to have so much foreigner coming here, and so that's why we should take advantage of this being new to them and to show them that we are helping your country, we are making your country live and survive, and we can only bring good things.
That's true, and we are posting a lot of news about it. You can follow also the Finlandia Hoy, that account it's in Spanish, but
you can practice Spanish.
Yeah, you can practice Spanish, and those news that, for example, there is a percentage of the foreign people who arrived to Finland since many years ago until the people who's arriving now, they are creating more. They're becoming more entrepreneurs than the actual people who have been living here for a long time, their entire lives. So there is like a high percentage of internationals creating more opportunities and jobs for other people. So I'm not a politician at all. Come on, I'm not. I'm not designed for that. I could be like more in the artistry world, but not in the politics. But what it made me go through is like I really wanted trying to help others.
A voice.
Yeah, because I started this project and I think it's helping. It's helping me. It's helping others. So I want to continue in this path. And I heard someone said that the only way to really put your voice out is being there.
For sure.
So that's why I joined to this, and I aligned with these values of the party that I'm representing now. And I met great people like that has been like tutoring me in this world. So let's see what is happening. It's just starting. It will be a challenge for me. It will be just a new experience. I'm trying to do that. I will do my best to represent all the international community, put in all the ideas and all the effort to make the things better for us in Turku.
Vote Andy
We
2025.
wish you the best. And honestly, you said that you were, before doing that, you were not into politics, not doing politics, but in a way, doing all your podcasts and everything, wasn't it already a tiny bit of politics? Because you're trying to change people's lives, so that's already a bit of politics. So maybe you were designed for
Probably, yeah. I really don't know. I'm just starting at this path. I do what I really love to do, which is my thing, which is cameras, talking with you guys, interviewing, knowing people. That's what I love to do. I really know the stories, and I learn a lot through those stories. I have been interviewed like 30 people already, 30 persons in this podcast, this second episode, and I really love it. It teaches me a lot. All these moments.
Yeah, and even if you are not elected, you going through the process will help others to present themselves later, because you will be more familiar with it, and you will be able to answer questions that, as an immigrant, I have no idea how to present myself to the election, or most of immigrants don't even know they can vote. So if you have received the paper home, usually you can vote. And what is really important is that at the end, in the group that is deciding for our future, we need to have people who are from immigrant background, because they are the only ones who will understand what kind of issues immigrant can face. Because if I have spent all my life in Finland, I have no idea about what kind of issues immigrant can have. Now I'm working at the university, and for instance, one typical issue is that foreign researchers, when arriving to Finland, cannot open a bank account, because you need to have the Finnish ID that takes a bit of etc. Then you arrive, you have money, but you cannot even spend it. So it's a typical issue that Finns cannot even conceive, because it never happened to them. Or
very simple thing like phone number. Like for a long time in Finland, so many things for me were hard to do, like when going to the doctor or going to the bank or doing something. It were so hard to do because I didn't have a Finnish phone number. It was just as simple as that. And as soon as I went to buy a prepaid card and got a Finnish phone number, everything is suddenly easier. They call you, they send you text whenever they need something. So simple things like that Finns don't do.
And that's true because people who have been living here their entire life, they really don't know those kind of things. They never experience those kind of things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think those small details also can cause a breaking down at the beginning, because you are landing, you're getting all the experiences, and everything is difficult and different at the beginning.
Yeah.
So those are the moments that you really need to put effort to make those little changes that make easier.
Yeah, it's overwhelming, and I think as Europeans we tend to forget that it's so different in our continents. And for instance, one little thing that surprised a lot of people, for instance, I know from Asia, is what the bus stops at specific stops. Like for me, I can just wave in the street and the bus stops to me. So some of my friends were not understanding why the bus was going in front of them.
In which country?
From India. So
What?
and I guess it depends from the region. It depends if you come from a big city. But there are some little cultural difference that can really change your day. Because I don't know, in France we always say hi when we enter in a shop. In Finland, you feel like everyone is like despising you because no one says hi, and it's even strange to speak too much to the people around. So there are a lot of cultural differences that we cannot notice at the beginning, because if you have not talked with a foreigner, you can never guess what kind of issues they can face. So that's why even between immigrants, I've seen it sadly too often that people are setting hierarchies, like there are good immigrants and bad immigrants. There are no bad immigrants. When you are leaving your countries for a reason, and everyone is doing their best, I believe. So when you see someone doing something that can look super strange, ask yourself, maybe they don't know about the local culture. Maybe they have no idea you should do this that way. I don't know, if I would go to Japan, for sure I would do so many mistakes because I have no idea about how to, even for instance, that you need to bow every time you say hi to someone. So I would be disrespectful and look rude or stupid. So you need to put yourself in the... how to say, in the shoes of other people.
I mean, being conscious that you're not in your culture. You know, it's different everywhere. So every step you do, you need to understand that you need to look around, and and it's hard. It's hard because at the beginning, you are not conscious of those kind of things. I mean, it's just you're trying to doing your best. Let's say.
Yeah.
So
it's true. Like in the first years when I came to Finland, I was starting to go very often in the same place, and I used to smile to people.
I don't smile anymore.
For me, I didn't even think about it. Like I would go in a shop or a cafe like this, and when someone would like walk past me, I would like be like, yeah. and at some point, a friend of mine told me like, just don't do that. Don't do that. They are scared of you if you do that.
Do you know Yodel?
Joda.
Yodel. It's
Joda,
a Finnish application. This is a fun...
Joda, I know Joda. It's
no, not Yoda. From
Here,
Star
look
Wars.
here.
No, Yodel is an app. I think it's originally from Germany.
Okay.
But in Finland, it's super popular
They
among
use it a
Finnish
lot.
people. And basically,
right.
it's an app where it's a sort of giant forum. Based on location. So for instance, in Turku you have different channels, questions about, I don't know, football or stuff like this. And
Mirk in my age. Mirk, do you remember Mirk, Simon? How old are you?
no
Milk.
idea what it is.
I'm 30. I'm 37.
37. So yeah, we are contemporaries. So Mirk, it was a chat room before
Milk.
MSN, before Messenger.
Because in French we used more something called
MSN?
caramel.
Ah, true.
Okay, well, it was
We didn't have
different.
Maybe also in continents.
Yeah,
we didn't use the same one.
but then we did use a lot at MSN.
After that, the buzzing and everything. Sorry, I interrupt
No,
you.
but good. I'm
Okay.
sure there are people who will be like, "Oh, good old times."
I remember this.
But anyway, Yodel, I think once you know it, you can really understand the Finnish mood, because since people are anonymous,
Okay.
they speak much more and they love to trash on people. And that's the moments when you're like, oh wow. Like every time I posted a message there, I was like, I don't want to use this app anymore, people, because I write Finnish badly. So people were criticizing my writing, and I was like, I tried to adapt, okay? But anyway, if you want to understand a bit the Finnish culture, you can ask questions there also. I think, like, is it
Yeah, maybe.
or if you want to train to learn the language. But in any way, for me, it's an interesting thing that is hidden, but almost all Finns I know are using this app.
Okay, let's go for this now. Okay, who will be the first break?
But
You love it.
I mean, I'm not sure I tried this one before.
Okay.
I usually buy another brand. Oh, it's not. It's not coming.
Actually, I will try this
See,
one.
that's those tiny little black thing. It's basically licorice, but it contains something called ammonium chloride. It sounds like a toxic chemical.
You said it well.
It's
Oh my god. Yeah.
Sim already advertising Sim.
It sounds like it's so good because, of course, a lot of people don't like licorice or anise.
Yeah. Okay, that's the thing. It has anise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's the thing, and that's why I don't like it. And even the smell for me is like too strong. I cannot handle it. And you know what? And probably it's not the licorice itself. It's the anise. You know, I got really bad experience with anise.
But you know, it's very strange because in France we have this alcohol called pastis.
Oh
Vodka.
yeah.
It's basically an alcohol made of anise.
Okay, yeah.
I hate it. It makes me sick.
Well, in Colombia they have the same. It's
Yeah.
el aguardientico que le llaman, no? It's
That
this.
you put water and
No, it's just a shot.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like a yellow
Shot.
here, like a shot of
It's
yellow.
yellow also. Okay.
But not taste like that. It tastes like entirely of anise.
yeah.
So I went to a trip in Cartagena and I get drunk with that. And I cannot handle anything with anise
Reminds
after
you.
that.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
trauma.
And now that
completely get it.
it's a trauma. And now that I smell this, it's like take me back there, and I really
Yeah, but
don't
that's
want.
what I tell you. I usually hate things with anise and it makes me sick. But for some reason, Sanyaki is okay.
Just we're talking about this, and look at.
And she's already finished the bar. Look at that. She finished it.
This is my guilty pleasure when I go buy groceries with my boyfriend. Every time we're like, let's share one.
To be
Because
honest-
it's
Is this
50
one?
cents.
Is this one?
To
Yeah.
be honest, I've never tried it.
It's so good.
It's made with rahka.
Yeah. 50 cents.
So rahka is something that usually rahka is more in that kind of thing. It's a kind of yogurt. Rahka. How would you call it? Not yogurt.
Protein yogurt.
Okay,
Thick yogurt.
we're finishing this episode eating some sweets from Finland.
But I'm sorry, they traveled a bit, so they might be
Oh my
a bit
God.
ugly. Normally, it looks a bit like
yeah?
Snickers bar.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I love it.
Everybody's enjoying it. I'm pretty sure people is looking this episode and they're going to buy.
Go
already.
buy it, yeah. And we didn't have time to try it, but Mami classic Finnish dish. You can even buy it. We've included the little vanilla part.
Yeah, which is very important.
More.
More.
And this one we didn't have time to try it, but
It's
it's
Viili.
called Viili. It's super weird. It's a sort of yogurt that is a bit elastic.
Elastic.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe you
Like
can open
gel.
it and check with a spoon
yeah.
to say.
But I'm scared you will not eat it.
But
So you get. I will show you at least
the
the
reason
texture.
why it's weird, actually, you know why Viili is so weird? The layer of it that's on it.
Oh, this is good.
It's actually mushroom. It's
good?
amazing.
You like?
This is good. Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll be
then
my
You
favorite.
want to show how it looks like this thing? Oh no, but actually, did I buy? Ah no.
Okay. There's.
So it looks like this. It's very elastic.
It's like gum.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
And a lot of people.
But
do
this
buy
is only from here, from Finland. I mean,
Yeah.
you can find here. For in France,
Yeah,
you cannot.
I've never seen this. in
Yeah.
France.
And it's and so the reason why it's
And
so
it has
weird
a bit of smell of a cheese.
is because it's mushroom actually. It's fungi. Yes, it is.
What? It's mushroom.
Yeah, the
It's a rotten thing, maybe.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, that's why it smells
Look,
a bit like cheese. Yeah. You're just on the. So
On the fascia.
we cannot see.
I'm on the fascia.
Okay,
So
there.
do it again.
Anyway,
The
okay,
demonstration.
but it's hard to make it.
All right.
Yeah.
And there's actually you can actually try to play how long you can. And yeah, it's a yogurt that fermented with some kind of mushroom, microscopic
Mix
mushroom.
it with.
I like this. This is good.
Yeah, this is
Ah.
great.
I will try also that one.
This is good if you put a little jam,
Yeah,
a little
jam.
bit of jam.
Don't
in
eat it like this. Put something sweet.
Ah,
inside.
okay, nice.
But I mean, the taste is kind of like yogurt, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like
It's just the texture.
Yeah.
But
All
that's
right,
it.
guys. It was
That was the degustation.
yeah, it was amazing to have you here finally, because we were talking for a long time
Yeah.
that we should make the podcast. We should talk together and collaborate, and that's exactly what I really want. Like, make a collaboration. Anyway, we are doing some good for the internationals. I really appreciate your work, guys, and also the people of Turku Together. I think I want to reach her out and try to talk with them also, because if we join forces, I think it will be amazing, because we can help and reach out more people and bring this community together, and that's the whole point and the whole idea here. So thank you guys to be here. Reach me out anytime that you need me. If you need advices, whatever you need from me, I can help.
He said
I'm
it
happy.
on live.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
I need your camera.
Set in stone.
please take it. So thank you guys. Something
Thank you,
finally
Andy.
you have to say to our community just for this episode.
wow.
Check our last series about the municipal elections on Radio Turku. Go to vote and find a hobby that you like. And I wish you the best, and don't give up when it's hard. I know it can be tough, but try to find nice people who will make you feel better. So go to Turku together. They might probably help you with this.
That's true. Yeah, and actually, you said everything. Enjoy Finland. It's a bit. It can be a bit tough in the beginning for some foreigners, but it can give you so much. This country it can be really great for foreigners when you try a bit.
Totally, and that's why we are doing. Try it and enjoy this amazing country that it has a lot to bring to the international community. And trying also, good to point this out, because I was thinking about this week, and I met a lot of people from here, and I'm saying, like, I'm not trying to change anybody and change the culture. I'm just trying to fit in, feel that I belong here, and just make friends and make my life and get that happy life that the people it's selling to the world from here. So exactly like that.
The country, the happiest country on earth, is it? Like,
Is it?
Finland has been.
We
decided.
need to build it together.
Yes, guys. So thank you very much. Let's
Thank you one more time. Thank you.
see you on the next episode of the Latin Point of View.
That will be great.
Thank you for being here. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao. Bye bye. Bye everyone.